actually take us through on this session, which I will be coming in later. So with the love emoji, let's welcome Mr. Caleb. Mr. Caleb, are you there?
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Empire. I really appreciate. Thank you very much. Keep spinning the love emoji. If you are happy for this training, keep spinning the love emoji, because what you're going to gain tonight is something very, very necessary for the future of blockchain. I don't know if you understand. So keep spinning the love emoji, keep spinning the love emoji. So, all right, thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much. All right, so today we are going to be talking about Degxifi. We're going to be talking about how to build sustainable wealth using Web3 automation. And I'm going to show you exactly how liquidity, provision, and Degxifi have things in common. So, yesterday I was speaking, I was actually demonstrating on how to provide liquidity with its autonomy bots. And because of our time, we decided to shift the lesson to today. So I'm going to start from there, but I'm going to just I'm going to walk you through just a little bit of the manual method, just in case for those that are actually new. So I'm just going to do that. So just for you to know that Degxifi has made liquidity provision very, very easy for every kind of individual. You don't have to have a bunch of knowledge using blockchain, a bunch of knowledge using Web3, a bunch of knowledge using the cryptocurrencies and stuff, tokens and whatsoever you can call it in Web3. Degxifi has made it very easy for you to just provide liquidity and then you rest. I don't know if you understand. So let me explain what liquidity provision is first. So liquidity provision is the provision of financial assets to the markets that enables, because these financial assets comes, so that is what traders actually use to do their buying and selling. So once you provide these financial assets, which is liquidity, that is money, into the markets, traders come do the buying and selling. You are just basically like someone that sells something in wholesale, or basically you can sell in like wholesale, retail, like whatsoever. You are that particular person. So someone can come and purchase from you, and what you gain is gas fee. You're not doing the buying and trading with them. I don't know if you understand. Buying and selling and trading, whatsoever you want to call it, you're not doing it with them. What you're actually doing is providing liquidity for these traders to come, and then they'll do their buying and selling, and that is basically it. So now, using Degxifi has made this very, very easy for anybody. Anybody, you don't have to have like a bunch of knowledge. Anybody can come into to Degxifi, and then you'll be able to provide liquidity. I don't know if you understand. You'll be able to provide liquidity using the autonomy method, the batch method, or the manual method. All right. So I'm going to delve straight into sharing my screen here. So let me just share my screen so you see exactly what I'm talking about. So I don't know if you can see my screen now. If you can see my screen, could you please just drop the love emoji? Let me just be very sure that you guys can see my screen. Okay. Can you see my screen? Because I'm actually sharing my screen right now. Okay. All right. So I'm going to forge ahead. So now I'm going to do a little bit of demo on the manual method, because I've already talked about it yesterday. So I just want to just go ahead with the autonomy method I was actually talking about yesterday, and then because of time we actually rounded up. So firstly, for the manual method, once you come onto Degxifi, the first thing you want to do for me is connect your wallets. So I've not spoken about the type of wallet you need to connect, and I'm going to speak about it now. You have to specifically connect your Jupiter wallets, because you're in affiliation with Jupiter, and you can basically connect some other wallets, maybe your Soulflare, your Phantom, but recommended Jupiter. Once you come on Degxifi, just go download the Jupiter wallet, and then you can connect your wallet. It's very seamless, very, very seamless. All right. So once you connect your wallet, you head over to Discover section here. You're gonna see the MPOs, these depots, and establish. You're gonna pick one. Let me pick this one here, and then you scroll down Just if you want to open a position, you click on open position here, and then you're going to see the strategies here. I've already spoken about this yesterday, so I'm not going to just go talk about them again. I spoke about these ones, but I've not actually talked about the custom configuration. All right, but I'll still come to that. So you can see the fortress, steady, flow, surge, blitz, HFL tight, HFL regular, HFL wide. All of them are presets, and they come with their specific bins and specific ranges. All right, so just for the for this demo today, for the demonstration of this video, I'm going to go to the custom configurations. You can see, because I wanted to show you guys something. I wanted to show you guys something yesterday. I wanted to show you guys how the spots, how the shape actually works when it comes to bin ranges. All right. So you can see the spot here. The spot, like I said yesterday, this is an equal. Your funds, your capital is going to be compressed into all these bins. Let me just zoom it a little so you see. Into all these bins. These are all bins. These are all bins. So from here to here is called the bin range. From here, from the beginning of the bin to the end of the bin is called the bin range. So if you want to provide liquidity using spots, that is, spots is the shape. If you want to provide liquidity using spots, that means your funds, your capital is going to be compressed into these 69 bin ranges. I don't know if you understand. It's going to compress it into these bin ranges. So like I said yesterday, the lesser the bin range, the more fee capture. Like I said yesterday, but if you want to be on the safer side so you don't go out of range very easily, you can use the wider ranges. All right, you can see how spots is, see the shape of spots. Let me click on curve, see how curve is. So let me explain what these actually mean. You can see this one that is shining, this one that has light green. This should be I don't know, should be light green, right? This one seems to be the highest. So when it comes to computing your funds, you're computing your liquidity. If you want to put your liquidity into this pool and then you select the curve here, you can see heavy at the center. So this is basically going to make your fund is going to be increased. A lot of your funds are going to be in these bins, these two bins here. And the rest is going to, okay, let's say, for instance, we want to provide liquidity using $500. Let's say, give or take 350, or let's say 150 is going to be here. 150 is going to be here, making it 300. And then the rest to be split across these little ones. I don't know if you understand. Now, you can see BDAX. BDAX simply, it tries to go out of range, the more you make fees at these edges. I don't know if you understand. That is the reason for BDAX. So once the market is actually in the middle, you can see that there are little funds that are being added here, very small. But once it's going out of range, it's going to enhance fee capture. This one is basically for high volatile tokens. All right. Now you can see the shapes. I just wanted to show you the shapes of how BDAX, curve, and spot is. This for the custom configuration. You can see the deposit type. You can select, it's already selected at 30 bin. You can increase it to 60 bin. You can see it has increased. Can increase it, make it more tighter. You can see 10 bins. All right, that's for the custom configuration. But I would advise to go for this preset, the one that has already been presetted. All right, so we'll now choose on steady here. I'll now choose steady here, 35 bins, and click on choose steady. So let me just go back a little and so you see this. You can see auto compound and TP 10%. All of them has this reshape, wide range, TP 5%. So you have to read all these to understand how these presets actually work. So let's use steady, and then we're going to use let's use 20 here, and then we're going to open position with this $20. You can see how seamless it is to open a position. What you have to do, just ignore all these, and then you just click on create position. You can see securing your USDC. So basically, Degxifi is just doing the swappings for you. And then because this is the semi-manual method, the semi-automatic method, because we're doing it manually, not as if the bot is now stale, not as if the bot is no longer doing anything, because it auto rebalances for you. So it is semi-automatic. All right. A position has been opened. And now a position has been opened. I'm going to show you how to use the autonomy bot here. All right. I'm going to show you how to use the autonomy bot here. This is the autonomy bot, and the reason it's not actually live now is because I turned the switch off. All right, you can see the open, you can see the today, you can deploy today, you can see the total, you can see the realized using bots. I've realized a lot using this autonomy bot. So that's the reason I advise people to use the autonomy bots, because the autonomy bot scans the market, the whole of the market, to make sure that it brings to you, to make sure that it deploys your liquidity. Like I said previously, using Degxifi is an AI automated tool. Automation and AI works together when it comes to Degxifi. Like I said before, I'll keep repeating this. Automation deals with if-else conditions. Automations are basically like smart contracts, which are self-executing programs, digital programs on the blockchain, while AI actually works hand in hand with machine learning. So exactly where something failed, if AI is integrated into automation, then AI is going to make is going to know when, how, and where to deploy your liquidity. So it's going to read based on history exactly the steps that other people have taken, so you don't fall into that step again. We integrated AI and automation inside Degxifi, inside the autonomy bot. So now you can see the pool class lock here. You can choose any, you can choose the established, you can choose the degen. So the established are basically pools that are stable. These pools are completely stable, just like so. These are stable pools. So if you want to make if you want to capture fees in a long time, if you're waiting for a long time to gain, or maybe to gain fees, you could actually use the established, because it maxes to a very long time, maybe 1 year or maybe 6 months, because these tokens, these coins are stable. They're not volatile. They don't move high up. They don't tank. They're not volatile. They just move just a little and then they'll come back. That's the reason they're established. All right. Now for the degen obviously, as we know, are degen coins, basically meme coins that are highly volatile. So if you are looking to capture fees in a short period of time, then degen is best for you. All right. So you can select any here. So the bot is going to do its analysis to either open a position for you using the established or the degen. All right. So if I click on the established here, you can see blue chip, stable pairs only, deep TVL, that is total value locked, low IL, slow movers. The degen here also says meme coin plus freshly launched pairs, high volatility, high fee yield. You can see high fee yield because a lot of activity is going to be going on in the degen token. Any degen token, a lot of activity actually go on in there. So you make a lot of fees using the degen. Not as if you're not going to make a lot of fees using the established. I need you to get me correctly. But if you want something that is for a short period, you can use the degen. And then if you want something that is for a longer period, you can use the established. All right. Okay. Now, the preset, like I said, I've actually demonstrated this using the manual method. You can see these are basically the same thing with the manual method. So I'm going to choose the auto here because it's going to select automatically the best one for me. It's going to scan the whole of the market and then know when, how, and where to deploy my liquidity. You can see the Fortress 69 beans, 35 beans. So I'm going to leave it to as auto here. And then the bot settings here, input token, obviously USDC is one want to use. Amounts per position, let's use $10. I'm going to open like 5 positions or maybe 3 positions whatsoever. And then max positions recommended is set to as 5 or maybe 3. Let's just say that's 3, but 5 is recommended. And then also for amounts per position, 50 is recommended. This is very, very easy. Even for newbies, this is exceptionally easy. That is the reason for Degxifi. You cannot do this thing manually. You cannot do it manually because you're going to have to go onto their screen and then do all your calculations, check if this one actually came out today, if this token is actually reliable, if the freeze authority has been revoked. You're going to check a lot. You're going to even check the TVL, the FDV, a bunch, even the volume. You're going to check a bunch of stuffs. But now, since the autonomy bot is here, the autonomy bots will do exactly that for you. You don't have to go into the market and do all the analysis. It's a hassle. I don't know if you understand. So max position we set as 3, and then the daily spending limit, like we just said, let's just increase it a little, just set to as this. All right. Now, the reward target we set as 10%, or basically you just set as 5%, any of the above. So basically, the capital guard is simply the stop loss. You know, in using high volatile tokens, they could basically go up, they could go down. You are not in control of the market. They can go up and go down. But if they are going up and going down, you're still earning fees. Because once people start selling, they drop fees. Once they start buying, they drop fees. So you are basically earning in two ways. So I'm going to come to that a little. So let me just go up a little so you understand what I mean. Yeah, so if I turn this on, we'll start making fees immediately. We'll start making fees immediately. So we want to set this to us. Okay, yeah, this is what exactly I was looking for. We want to set this to us two-sided because you want to make fees both on the quote token and the base token. The base token is simply the volatile token, while the quote token is the stable token, the established. So we're going to leave it to us two-sided because we want to make fees on both aspects. I don't know if you understand. It's the most ethical way, is the most important way, is the most logical way to make fees using liquidity provision in Degxifi. All right. Now, we're going to click on two-sided. It's already clicked. And now, pool quality, we're going to leave that. It's not for us. So, all right. Now we've set all these. We'll just click on. We're going to turn on the autonomy bot. And now, the autonomy bot scans the market every single time. Every single time. It scans the market. The autonomy bot has been running for 38 minutes. The last 38 minutes. Right? You can also click on scan now. It scans immediately. The market immediately. Once I scroll down, you're going to see that you can see scan now is just scanned. 100 pools has been scanned already. So the reason for this is because it's looking for the best to provide liquidity in. And now I selected DGen. I was supposed to select any, but let's just leave it at DGen here. So it's now looking for, it's now searching based on the TVL, based on the FDV, based on the volume, the fees. Like it's doing all the whole work for you. You don't have to do anything. You can see one position has been opened. One position has been opened. So these things work in collaboration with each other. AI and automation. There is no platform that will give you AI and give you automation. I don't know if you know that AI is being paid for. AI is being paid for. Huge sum of money AI is being paid for. If you've ever used AI, you can see where they actually, you see the upgrade, and then you can, once you try to upgrade, you know that they are taking a lot from you because AI works alongside machine learning. Let me just explain something to you. You know, when a liquidity provider maybe goes on to Radium or Orca or Meteora and then provides liquidity, once this provider provides liquidity on Meteora, now if we use AI, the AI is gonna work based on what the provider actually did wrong, what he did right, and the best way to do it. So you don't have so using Degxifi, you don't have to worry about learning because they say experience is the best teacher, but experience is the best teacher. It's only best if you learn from other people's experience. That's what exactly Degxifi is doing. That's what the autonomy bot is doing. It learns from people's mistake and then corrects it. I don't know if you understand. That's what machine learning is. It learns from other people's mistake, knows when, how, and where to deploy your liquidity. I don't know if you understand. Okay, so moving forward, I'm going to show you because, like we said earlier, they copy DGen, they copy LP, especially the copy LP has been made available for DPro 2 and above. So I'm going to show you how the copy LP works, and then the copy DGen also works. So right now, let me just, okay, on the bot here, because the copy LP is already here on the bot section, just for you to know, if you come back to, if you go to home, all you have to do is go to the bot section and then you click on the copy LP in here. All right. So This is the copy yellow pin. Once the copy yellow pin actually works when you've actually copied a wallet you're actually following. I don't know if you understand. A wallet you follow is what the copy LP actually works with. I don't know if you understand. Because if you want to follow any wallet, I'll teach you how to do that one right now. If you want to follow any wallet, if you want to know which wallet is good, which wallet has done so much during the past 7 days in liquidity provision, and like basically all the details that concerns the wallet, that concerns providing liquidity using that wallet, I'm going to show you exactly how it works. All right. So we'll go to Discover here, and you can see top LPs here. So it's being sorted based on win rates, total profits, fees earned, last activity, total positions, average invested, and monthly profits. So what we want to do, we're going to check this one. Once on the win rates, we are going to see 100% win rate, and then we'll see 1 month ago. We don't want that. We want a wallet, someone that has been opening positions recently, because we don't want to wait for 1 month, up to 1 month before we start making money, right? We want to click on last activity. Right now, this last activity is going to bring, you can see this wallet just open.
I can't hear him again. Empire, I don't know whether it's his network or mine. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, but I can't hear me anymore. Okay, let me call his attention.
If you know, maybe you can continue from where he stops. I just noticed his mic went off. So, Mr. Caleb, are you there?
All right, I think his network is kind of having some challenge, which he's already fixing it. All right, so I believe you are learning. I believe you are learning. I believe you are learning. Now, one of the things is this: you need to understand what we do. We are simply making liquidity provision very easy in Web3, and which is a great thing. We are living in a century where automation is taking over. Today, you can see a lot of things is being automated. You know, cars being, you see your houses being automated. You see different kind of crazy technologies. You know, you see a lot of things today. Think about it. Everything is almost automated, right? Meaning that you can do things in much more easier way. And that is the great, that is one of the great. So all you need to do is to understand that there are so many ways to make money. A lot of people understand that there are a lot of liquidity in crypto space. Now, if, for example, we check market today, you will see billions of dollars enter the market. And the question is, we are looking for money. You want to make money. Where should you make that money? Knowing fully very well that such liquidity exists in such space tells you that all you need to do is to figure out how to take your own share. Simply helping individuals who are crypto enthusiasts or who want to make money for themselves and
Mr.
solve their
Caleb, if
problems.
you've joined and you're back, you let us know, please.
Yeah, I'm actually back.
All right. So you can share your screen and
All right.
okay.
Yeah, okay. Sharing my screen right now. I'm really sorry for that network breach. Can you see my screen now? Okay. Don't know if anybody can see my screen.
You can see your screen. Go ahead.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Empire, for at least covering up the space. Okay. Right now, I actually was talking about the fees, and I was talking about how to copy a wallet and how to check its last activity and then the fees end. So I was actually at the fees end. So like I said, you can sort by win rate, you can sort by total profit, you can sort by fee end. All right. if we look at this wallet, we'll see that this wallet has made an average fee end of $212,000 fees end. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if this is very clear to you guys. So you can sort basically by any preset. It's already here. You can sort by any preset. So once you sort and you see that, all right, I want to copy this wallet because this wallet maybe is consistent with opening positions and has not made like any loss and stuff. We'll just click on here. You can see the copy button here. Let me just zoom a little. You can see copy here. And once we click on copy, all you have to do is go back to the bot section here. And then you're going to click on the copy LP parts. And then you go to the tracked wallets. Click on this one here. And then you click on add wallet. You're going to paste the wallet here. And you're going to name the wallet whatsoever you want to name it. For instance, let me just name it Caleb. All right. And you click on start tracking. Now tracking Caleb. So basically, this is the wallet that I am tracking. And now you could actually set this up based on the amount you want to open per position. So it's not like 1:1 as per when the wallet opens a position, it's not going to copy verbatim the exact amount that the user actually opened a position with. But that is the reason for the settings here. Once you click on the settings here, you'll be able to set the exact amount you wish to. That's what makes life easy for us. Degxifi has come to make life very easy. Very easy. Nobody is teaching you guys this thing for free. Nobody. You can do your research. Nobody is teaching you guys these things for free. Even Google cannot teach you guys this thing for free. Meteora cannot teach. None of them can teach you guys this thing for free. And plus the features we've added. All these trainings are free. All right. So let's just set this to like, let's set it to $10 or maybe $100 per position. No matter what you set it to, it's going to follow exactly the preset that you've set. All right. Let's just leave it to our 10. And now we're going to set the daily limit. So this daily limit is basically how many positions, how much exactly do you want the bots to use per day? I don't know if you understand. So if the bot opens a lot of positions as per the copying, I'm talking about the copying now. If the bot opens a lot of positions because this wallet opened a position and then the bot just mirrors the position. If the bot opens a lot of position and it hits its daily limit of basically what we're going to set it here, let's set it to like 5,000. If it hits its daily limit of 5,000, then the bot will not copy any new position. I don't know if you understand. Will not copy any new position. That is the daily limit and it's turned on. All right. Now skip copy close here. Ignore source closes, only reward targets, capital guard, or manual close. So if you turn this up, if you turn this on, if you turn this switch on, it's going to now read based on your reward targets. I don't know if you understand, or manual closing. This skip copy close means that once it's turned off like this, if I'm copying this dude, if I'm copying this wallet, and this wallet opens a position, obviously it's going to mirror, it's going to copy. And then when this wallet closes the position, automatically it should close for me because this skip copy close is turned off. I need you to understand this. Once it's turned off, once the wallet closes a position, it auto closes for you. But once you turn this on, once you turn this switch on, that means once the wallet closes a position, it's not going to close on your own end. It will keep on running. Now, it will keep on running until it hits your reward target. So if you click this and turn this on, it's going to read only based on your reward target or maybe your capital guard. And then it's going to read also the manual close. You could manually close it yourself. You see how great Degxifi is. Now, we're going to click on Save Settings here. Now we've set everything up. And now this is the wallet that we want to copy. So we're going to wait for the wallet. Once the wallet opens a position, it's going to mirror exactly what we've set. It's going to mirror the exact pool that the wallet deployed this liquidity into. That is copy a looping for you. And this, and there are a bunch of wallets that are very good at opening positions. And I'm going to show you one that is very good. And I'm actually following this user. You can see this one. You can see this one is very good at opening positions. Now I'm gonna show you this wallet. I'll click on, once I click on here, I'm gonna go to SoulScan on here, and then I'll copy this wallet. This wallet also is on the Discover page. I'll still show you where it is on the Discover page. So let me just go back. All right. Now you can see it's the same wallet. Like I said, it's the same wallet. You can see it's the same wallet. So you could basically copy this wallet. This wallet actually makes a lot of profit. So I'm going to show you, let me just show you exactly this wallet in the Discover section. I'm going to click on the top LPS here, and then the last activity here. This wallet also opens activity, open positions regularly. So you can see this is the last activity for this wallet. This is the wallet address here. You could copy it. It's there on your dashboard. All right. So that is just it for the copy LPIN. The copy LPIN just mirrors every single position for you automatically. Automatically. That is what Degxifi has brought copy LPIN into. That's what Degxifi has brought liquidity provision into. So it has made it very easy for every single one of us. Either you want to copy somebody, either you want, like anything you want to do concerning the Web3, blockchain, cryptocurrency, Degxifi would provide it for you, or have already provided it for you. That is going to drive me to copy Degen. Now, a lot of us actually feel like they are very good, because a lot of people have their strengths and have their weaknesses. Most of us think that we are very good at Degen. Now, there are a lot of people that are way better at Degen. A lot of people are way better better in Degen. Like we all know what degenerate is. That is Degen is just trading high risk volatile tokens, and then you just purchase it on time, and then when it rises, you just take profits. That is Degen for you. All right. So for us to find the top Degens, the ones that are actually making a lot of fees, the ones that are actually making a lot of money using snipers and maybe banking on high volatile tokens and making a lot of profits from it, we're going to go to the Discover page here, and then you can see top Degens. Click on top Degens. You can see it can also be categorized based on the return, PNL, win rate, trades, average hold, followers, last trade. So if you click on last trade here, so this is computing based on 7 days. So the last trade here for this user is 1 day. The last trade here for this user, 1 day. Last trade here for this user, 1 day. Now we're going to go to trades here, and we're going to see this exactly how it is. There are a bunch of wallets that have done some trades in the past few days. Some have done in the past few hours. Some have done. If you sort them how they are supposed to be sorted, let's go to the PNL here. You can see this one is 1 day, 12 days, 1 day. This one has made 83.1K in the past 7 days. That is 1,240% in return. I told you there are a lot of people that are very good. This guy's name is Ghosty. You can copy his wallet and you can just check that on SoulScan and stuff. So there are some people that are very, very good, very, very good in in degening. I don't know. They most of them use snipers. That is the reason most of them are very good. And you know, obviously, snipers are being paid for. You pay huge amounts to get access to snipers. So now, Degxifi has made it easy for every single one of you to copy these Degen traders. Like, is there anything you can take off in blockchain and Web3 that Degxifi is not doing? If there's anything you can think of, you could actually contact us and we would add it. We just want to make every single one of us happy. We just want to make the community very happy. This lesson is free, and now you can contact us for us to add some features that you think might be helpful. We listen to every single one of you, I must tell you. We listen to every single one of you. All right. So now, let's say we click on this one, and then we want to copy this wallet, because maybe we've seen that this wallet is very good, and then we want to make a very enough profits from Degen trading. All right.
All right, so, Mr. Taylor, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, please. You have the next 2 minutes to 3 minutes to round up. Okay.
All right. Fair enough.
Right, as much as
right.
possible.
I'm just gonna rush it now. So you can see this one has a cautious that is $25 here. You could actually open a position for $25. You could actually open a position for 50 and then 200. So a lot of you guys are going to be thinking, can't I just impute my own amount? Yes, you exactly can impute your own amount. You click on the advanced here, you can see amounts per copy. You can set it to whatever amounts you want. Let's say $10. It's going to open a position when it's going to open a Degen trade exactly when the trader opens his own position, his own trade, right? You can see, let me just say that's 10. Ignore leader trade stable. We're going to leave this daily cap. We're going to set this to 1,000 or 10,000, and then we click on save change. You can see the take profit and stop loss here, slippage, and then we're going to click on save changes, right? Now, updated following these wallets, this dude, right? We'll go back to the Degen here. And you can see, so firstly, if you come to the Degen, you're gonna have to set up your Degen vault. And once it's set up, you can see these positions have closed for me in profits. You can see this one stopped. You can see a bunch of them. You can see manual. You can see this one stopped here at $8. So this is basically what you want. Degxifi has made this very easy for all of us to get into and copy these snipers, these Degen traders, and make our own money. So yeah, that's just basically it for the copy Degen. I'm gonna hand over to Mr. Empire now so he can actually go on with the next lesson. Thank you very much. Okay, so Mr. Empire, are you actually there? Okay, maybe he's unavailable for now. All right, so I'm just gonna
very much.
Okay.
Thank you very much. All right. Oh, can I see your love emoji if you're happy with what he just showed us tonight? Let me see your love emoji. Let me see your love emoji. Let me see your love emoji. All right. Yes. Of course, if you notice, you find out that there's a lot of details. There is a lot of a lot of improvement and every other thing. But what gives me joy is simple. What Degxifi is doing in Web3 space. I'm going to be showing you something very different and better still, help you to understand the real gem. You see, whenever I do a business like this, what I check, first of all, is what is the idea driving this business. I can tell you, if you notice, you see that Degxifi is trying to make Web3 very easy for everybody. But one thing you should know is very simple. If you want to know whether if you're in the right place, just check the new innovations and the improvements being made as well. For example, if you look at the liquidity provision aspect, Degxifi is there, trying as much as possible every day, modifying and actually taking charge of the liquidity provision space in an automated way. Not just only that, Degxifi introduced what we call the copy Degen, meaning that you can copy people who are trading Degen as well. Now, for some of us who did desk calls as of that time and others, you know what it means when somebody sends you a wallet, you pick the wallet and you go buy those coins and you're waiting for the coins to pump. Now, one thing I want to show you is this. Just take a look at what is going on here. It's an idea Degxifi established, helping you to take advantage of those desk calls. Let me tell you, people pay for desk calls. When we try to bring everything to, I call it, what do I call it? But when we try to bring everything in one place for you, it means that where Degxifi is going is unimaginable. I'm telling you the honest truth. So now, apart from that, Degxifi introduced what we call the copy LP. Copy LP, meaning that there are millions or thousands of people in the space who are LPing manually or however they are doing it, meaning that you can mirror their wallet as well. I'm telling you. You see, these people that you are mirroring their wallet, you can, that is why you have to understand that there is a great technology in Degxifi that is helping you, or that is aiming at helping each and every one of us to achieve success within the crypto market space. One thing I tell us is this: the crypto dimension is very, very massive. But take a look at this. We have Degxifi Pay. These are utilities. These are systems that is already in place. But the question is this: as a new user, how do you get, start using Degxifi and start providing liquidity for yourself and start making money? All you need to do is just one thing. And that thing is to get what we call D protocol. Now, what is D protocol? D protocol is like a gas, right? It's like a gas that allows you to provide liquidity on automation. Now, how does it work? Let me just show you. All right, let me show you. Let me show you. So if I click on this, let me just share my screen. All right, let me share my screen. So now from here, it will load. So from here, if I click on this particular place, let me show you, it's just loading. All right, just while it's loading, it's just here. So once it just load, all right, you just come to this place where you can see, I'll just click on more. And when I click on more, I'll come to this store and I'll just click on store. Then you will see where we say D Pro, right? D Pro, LP bigger, LP smarter, all right? So when you come to this place, all you need to do, first of all, is to purchase what we call the D protocol. Now, D protocol is like gas. One thing you should know for sure is that any robot in this life that you come across, you must buy a gas for it. Yes, because that particular robot works with multiple APIs. Are you with me now? Works with multiple APIs that actually helps you to have a smooth experience while you are trying to execute whatever thing you are trying to do using that particular robot. Now, we have used a couple of trading robots in the past, and of course, all of them, you needed gas fees in order to be able to access that particular robot. Now, when you come to Degxifi, all you need is just D protocol. Now, D protocol gives you access to manual LP. Like, for example, you can get the D protocol tier 1 or at $105, right? Where you'll be getting about 5,000 D protocol, and you have access to the manual. You can get D protocol 2, which is the starter, which you will get it at $575, and also we'll be having access to copy LP enabled. All right. Now, recently, our code just did something marvelous by allowing the D protocol 1 and the D protocol 2, which is the tier 1 and tier 2, to have access to copy LP. All right. To have access to copy LP. Now, why is he doing all this? He simply wants us to take advantage of this business, take advantage of the crypto market, and make as much money as possible. Now, of course, you can get the D protocol 3, which is the tier 3. You have access to your autonomous mode. Now, what is autonomous? If Caleb explained it well, this is a moment where you can provide up to 20 to 10 pools at the same time, meaning that you just need to toggle a button and it scans the market space for you and provide liquidity for you. Are you with me now? And provide liquidity for you. Then you can also start with the tier 4, which actually gives you access to at least to autonomous bots and also mass pools, 15 mass pools, all right? And also you have access to DeFi speed level and also DVIP2, all right? Then you can also get started with that tier 5, all right? Or the tier 6, which is D protocol 6. And you'll be getting up to 70,000 D protocol, unlimited access to multiple pools and every other thing. Now, once you have been able to do this, you have what it takes to provide liquidity. Now, let me remind you one thing. What we do is to provide you with a system that have the capacity to make things more easier in crypto space, right? Especially in LP space. So meaning that you can LP now without going through the manual processes. Now, Degxifi gives you access to the marketplace where you have an opportunity to earn as much money as possible. So Degxifi is not, is not an investment platform, but before you use the services which Degxifi provides, you will need to purchase what we call the UGAS, because UGAS is just like a fuel, all right? So it's very, very easy to understand. So if I click on this DVIP, now I want to bring our attention to something. You see, when we are doing a Zoom training, right? Of course, you can see this particular business or this particular robot gives both the low, let's say, those who do not have money, opportunity to start up something and raise funds for themselves. And it also gives people who have money access to take advantage of the space as well. Now, what does that mean? I want to bring our attention to DVIP 5 and DVIP 6. Now, I want to talk about these two things exclusively. There is what we call global pool. Global pool. Now, what is a global pool? Global pool, the idea is like you have a share within this particular business. Listen, pay attention. See, whenever I'm doing any business, what I check first is where is the opportunity lying the most. For some of us who might have, who might have the capacity to do this, let me open your eye for one or two things. Recently, Elon Musk decided to go public with his IPO, where one of his mechanics became a millionaire in dollars as a result of the share he had access to. Pay attention. Now, in Degxifi, what do we call this? The Pro 5, the DVIP 5, and the DVIP 6 is giving users an opportunity to have access to the shares of this particular company as well. You don't understand what I mean. Meaning that as a Pro 6, you are one of the highest shareholder in Degxifi. And do you know what that means? It means that every 30 days, a particular revenue that comes into this particular space is being divided among this particular tier 6 and tier 5, and they go home with something. Now, one thing we don't understand about this is this. Let me open your eye to something. We have a lot of things on the pipeline. Degxifi Pay is going to be starting, is going to be going live in non-distant time, where we are solving the problem. Somebody called me today and it was very painful. The same thing we announce every time: don't go to Telegram to buy cheap USDT. Somebody called me today and I felt for him. Because why? He fell for that scam. A lot of things are happening in crypto space, and which is the core problem we are solving. So when you look at Degxifi, the Degxifi Pay targets to help and curb that particular opportunity of people losing money as a result of inexperience. Now, imagine when you are solving a real solution. Imagine the value that is coming alongside of it. Imagine the value. So what are we talking about here? Degxifi Pay is one of the utility that is attached to what we are doing currently already. And it's going to be a blast, because the idea of it is going to be one of the most seamless you can ever enjoy. Meaning that in your WhatsApp, you can buy or sell your crypto coins. You're no longer doing release for me, I have paid. No. You're going to be doing things with the smart technology that has ever been built. And everything is going into this. And when we are saying this thing, so many people don't understand what is behind the business we are doing. People think we are here to, we are not here to joke. Are you with me? So now we are talking about the Degxifi Pay in POS as well, and cards. See, the broad experience some of our leaders have outside the countries, and they want to introduce it to this place, hoping to change the way transactions are flowing is quite massive and crazy. And not just only that, or maybe not just a dream, but it's also on pipeline already, cooking. And I can tell you, do you know what it means? Do you know the level of revenues that will be flowing in, that one can have access as a partner, which you that is listening to the sound of my voice can have access to? You see, one problem we have is that sometimes most people don't recognize opportunity. I know you see this part, but it might not be for everybody actually. But I want you to understand one thing. You see, from this thing that I'm showing you right now, you may not be in a position, or you may not have the capacity to go to this level, maybe tier 5 or tier 6. No, you may not be in capacity to do that. But one thing I'm assuring you is this. Because of this plan that is surrounding this particular project, Degxifi is big. Are we together? So you can take advantage of this particular DVIP. Why? It is one of the cheapest thing you can get access to. And at the end of the day, the value it will rank will be something unimaginable. Why? Take a look at what IPO of Elon Musk did. You know, when we are saying this thing, so many people don't understand this. You can only buy into a company at the beginning time. Time will come when this particular tier is it DVIP level, DVIP 6, you will not even see it again. I'm telling you the honest truth, because these are the highest shareholder already. But you can do it right now. And the good news is that once you do it, you can get SSD protocol to even do your LP and have access to literally everything that is available in Degxifi. Are you with me? And among all the DEX token, I want to show you something. You see, the last time I spoke to us, I told us about the DEX token, and I speak extensively for it, helping us to understand what that particular coin is going to do. See, Degxifi is not small at all, and we are going bigger than we have ever gone. I pity those of us who don't understand the value of what they are holding. I pity those of them. You see, if you happen to tap into the idea that is building this particular space, you will know we are not here for distraction. I'm telling you the honest truth. Look at this. Let me show you something. You see, the other day when I told you to go and buy, look at where we were then. Look at where we were. We were at this place where we had these red candles, right? That was when we came to tell you guys about what happened and every other thing. But I want to show you what is going on here now. Just take a look at this. Since yesterday or day before yesterday, this coin has been pumping. Take a look at the green candle. You can only buy it at this price now. I'm telling you the honest. You see, sometimes when we have an opportunity, most of us, I don't even know. But listen, I don't know how else you understand crypto. But when I do my own crypto, right? I do it. I don't know the kind of grace. I don't know that maybe that is why I was able to reach the level I reached as fast as possible. As a matter of fact, many of us here in this particular training, some of us actually knew me from the beginning and how all of us started. But I can tell you, the way I take opportunity is different from how other people take opportunity. I'm telling you, I don't know if maybe based on the understanding I have or something like that. But one thing I assure you is this. This might be the cheapest price you can ever buy. I'm telling you the honest truth. I'm telling you the honest. Those of us that have it, you see this coin, it will graduate. And I'm telling you, so many persons are rushing. Give us money and others, but no problem. But I want to show you that along the line, you will wish you had that particular, whether you bought on pre-sale or you bought with your money on the launch time. I can tell you, all I can tell you is if you have more money, keep buying. That's just it. You can see how this coin is doing. You can see the pumping. You can see the pumping. You can see the candle. I am on Dex screener. I'm on Dex screener. That is where I am. Realistic. Look at it. Look at it here. I'm on Dex screener, right? If I search here and I'll come to this, you can see Degxifi coin, and you can see it will open, and I'll click on check charts, and it will open, for you to understand that this is not, it's not a hype. Look at it. Look at the candle. Look at the candle. Look at the momentum. Dex coin is here to stay. And I'm telling you, this could be the cheapest price you can ever see it. You know why? It's going to do like film. So at this point, I want to appreciate each and every one of you who always, attend this training. I must tell you, keep hearing it. Keep taking the opportunity. Why? Because this is the moment you have to seize everything seizable. But for those who understand what I'm talking about DVIP 6 and DVIP 5, it is a calling in space to allow you take major advantage of this particular business. I'm telling you the honest truth. When I do businesses like this, what I check is the longevity, the value being created around that particular business. We talk about the Dex coin and how it is going to move. And most of us have not even understand at all what we are talking about. You see, one thing with money is that we're always emotionally attached with it. And that's why we see, I understand how some people, let me tell you why people lose in crypto. Well, I'm telling you the honest truth. It's because of fear. It's because of the reason why the forex market, the crypto market is only paying those who are courageous enough or who understand the game, is because 99% come in with fear. And that fear comes as a result of ignorance. When somebody come in and they lose money as a result of lack of knowledge, they capitalize on either something is following me or maybe I don't know what I'm doing. And in that case, they make more mistakes by using fear to make most of their decisions. And that's why when you are trying to present them with opportunities, when something happened that did not go the way they want it, they disappear immediately. They disappear. But listen, to those of you who will understand or who understand what I'm saying, take advantage of it. You are going to be seeing this business here skyrocketing to the top. And I don't know, but I don't know how I feel when somebody calls me and he tells me, I know when you came in, I know how you came in, I know the first time you spoke on Zoom, and when I'm trying to understand whether if this person is telling me at a point, I don't even know what happened, I stopped, I just came back to training, and I saw that you guys are still doing. I say, you see, lack of consistency. So when a breakthrough will happen, we are no longer there. When things finish happening, you just come back and you start afresh. Why? Because lack of consistency. I encourage each and every one of you, right? There is wonders in this particular space. And to be honest, you can't detect or determine how it will happen. To some, it will happen to them by just maybe you are lucky. You just jam one coin like that and boom, it will change. It will bless you for all your years of investment. Maybe by mentorship or whatever. To some, it could be figuring out just one thing about exactly what we are doing. And boom, we are moving. To some, it could be in different dimension. But you cannot tell. But one thing is just keep being there. Right? So at this point, of course, you can see we are far gone on our time. But I believe you got value. I believe you got value. Right?
Yeah.
All I urge you is very simple. I want to welcome my boss. Just a quick announcement so we can round it off for the day. Thank you very much, Boss Gideon. May God bless you for all you do. Thank you.
All right. If you actually enjoyed that session, can you put your hands together for Empire? I see a lot of hands together. Just keep clapping. Super amazing. Amazing section. Powerful section. Powerful section. Great. Great. So just a quick announcement. I want to tell us that if you actually requested for the refund for the last pre-sale we did, you are going to be, we've started disbursing already. Some of you must have started seeing your the refund is going to run for next 24 hours. If you didn't get your refund between now to tomorrow, that means we are done distributing, but definitely you will get if you requested for within the window we gave. Then I want to tell you something. Empire was saying something now. You know, you guys has been here. Most of you have been following for a long time now, you don't need to be told about the thing that will happen or what has been happening. You've seen it happen over and over and over and over again. See, the best thing you can do for yourself is go and get Dex. Go and buy Dex token. You are not buying it as you are buying it. I'm not the one making money. Hope you know you're not buying. I'm not making money as you are buying it. You are the one making money. The Dex token was built to elevate us out of poverty. This token was created for the purpose of this community, the native token of Degxifi. And you are seeing what Degxifi is doing already. You are seeing the crazy magic, a lot of chains of programs, protocols, and things that are going to be happening this year. It has to do with longevity. I used to tell people that imagine people that bought BNB when it was launched. I happen to be one of those who had BNB at launch. I keep on saying it, the first African summit that Binance had in Uganda, I was there. But what is happening today? Most of us didn't value BNB. That was 217, then. I've been in crypto since 2014. I thought I knew it all then. But I can tell you the truth that the best is yet to come. Get this token. You see, what you've seen, you've not seen anything. The little you've seen, I want to assure you, you've not seen anything. Like I was driving with someone today, and a partner, and he was like that he's regretting. Well, he told me he's going to be buying extra bunch of decks today, this night, but he was regretting that he didn't buy enough at the time, that he just bought a little. That is what will be happening to most of us who will not listen to me right now. You're not buying as you are buying. You're not giving me your money as you're going to make money. If you buy it, the money is not the money. The coin you're buying is not going to be in my wallet. It's a decentralized thing. It's going to be in your own wallet. But I will tell you that if this is how I will always shout it, and thank God every of our meeting is recorded live on YouTube. Most of you guys can remember 2020, right? You remember during the time of Shiba Inu. I was like a madman, begging everybody, go and buy sheep, go and buy sheep, go and buy sheep. Every single day, repeating it every day. And doom, the same sheep made Ephraim $600,000. You were here, you saw it. $600,000 with a $50 investment in it over time. Most of us are the ones that will bought. For example, now those of you that bought last week, right? You don't see pump now. Some of you have done, you've made some little profit, you want to go and sell. That is not the kind of money you want to make. That is not the ideal money you want to make. You want to live for long term. You want to make enough money. You buy with, let's say, $500. You are seeing $1,000. Don't sell. If you want to sell, do dollar cost average. Take profits. You've made 2x. Take your initial capital. That is, like, say, you don't really have money, you just want to take profit. You can take profit, of course, but we will lock in. As you keep on increasing, you see $2,000. Hold. I will tell you that some persons are going to make over $500,000 with this token. Mark my word. I mean, $500,000 with this token. Well, I'm not asking you that. I'm just giving you knowledge. This is knowledge. Over time, we've been able to discover real projects with high utility. We've talked about them and we'll see how they did, let alone when we are talking about our own projects, right? The native token of Degxifi. So, and I always say this, don't go and borrow money to buy Dex. And don't be under financial pressure and say, you are, no. Do it at your will. Do it at your own convenience. But just know that it has high potential because it's a native token, and we have a lot of utilities for Dex in the DPay. There's 5Pay that is coming up, in the a whole lot. It's going to be massive, guys. It's going to be massive. And Empire also talk about those who have money to get DVIP 5 and 6. Anyways, DVIP 6 will soon be over. This is just an announcement. We are going to be DVIP 6 very soon. DVIP 6 will still be on sale, but we are going to be removing global pool from DVIP 6. Meaning that you can no longer buy DVIP 6 for global pool. Now, most of you guys are got in early. You locked in back then, even during the promo. Congratulations. you are going to be earning forever. I mean, forever and ever, ages. As far as Degxifi is operating, you're earning passive income forever. And if you you have money for DVIPCs, or you know your uncle, someone that have money for that, let him log in and earn a share with Degxifi. However, summary, I want to reemphasize what he said, that Degxifi is not an investment scheme. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. We are into liquidity automation. We automate liquidity provision, and by automating it, make it easier for users to make money through liquidity provision, and also provide educational values for you. And tomorrow is going to be our mentorship training. I don't want to look for you. Please make sure you are there. And that tomorrow's way, before tomorrow's Zoom meeting, we must have finished distribution of the refund thing we are doing. So we're going to continue. We're going to be seeing a lot coming up from tomorrow. So make sure you are present during our mentorship training tomorrow. There won't be general training tomorrow. So it's going to be private mentorship training for only those that have gotten access to their D protocol. So if you've gotten access to your D Pro, join us tomorrow by 9 p.m. As they are going to add you to our private mentorship group, if you are not there, all right? Make sure you join the private mentorship group. See you guys tomorrow by 9 p.m. Have a